You already know we right here at work decided to hop on, chop it up with individuals, see what's the talk of the town is going down, the word on the curb. You heard me. Let me just set this up real quick. And now, hold up. Ooh, what am I doing? Okay. Oh, this right here. All right, now, for those who were asking and wondering, and all the ones that sent me emails earlier today, I don't know if it's the same individual and just changing the emails. I don't know, right? Because I find it weird that, you know, so many different people, but the same question, right? I don't know. It's kind of like, I don't know. And the time frames and everything, right? But the ones that were asking and saying, about the whole, disrespect with all these other channels, right? And the beef and who's lying and who's telling the truth and all. I made a video on my other channel, pretty much discussing all of that, right? I put proof out there of how it works, and I explained it to the best of my abilities, right? So for those who were wondering, I answered the questions right there. And hopefully, like that, people have a better understanding of how YouTube works and why everything is done. Because after that, I just don't know what people want anymore. Like, I don't know how I could explain it better than that. After that, I feel like they're just in denial or they're just oblivious to the truth. And I could understand why people, are skeptical, right, about why people do what they do, right, or who's actually telling the truth and who's lying because of so many fabrications and lies that are being told on here, right? But like I said, I don't ever mind being transparent with individuals, bro. Because like I said, it's not that serious. It's just YouTube. Like, there's no reason for me to come and make up anything and lie about anything. You know what I mean? Like, why the fuck would I lie about some shit like that for? I don't get it. You get what I mean? Like, that to me is insane. What's cracking like it, my boy? Mr. Pasa's definitely up in the casa for the raza. Whoa, whoa. Esa es la buena vida, carnal. On this Monday. On this Madness Monday. We chilling. Aquí nomás. Como siempre. No queda otra, huh? Whoopsie. I was checking out more of the individual that you had sent me, man. This is gangster. What's his name? The rapper, the Crip guy? Se avienta el vato ese. The vato's got potential. Serio. Gunnar Watson should pursue an acting career? A comedy career. No, Wes Watson, an acting career. Gunnar, a comedy career. I think he'll be a good comedian. Even though it's just George Lopez impression, but nonetheless, he gets the mannerisms down. Are you Mexican? Simón carnal. Mexican American. Instead. No, you know what? They're good YouTubers, bro. Like, for what YouTube is, like, they're entertainers. They're entertaining. You know what I mean? Like, for YouTube, they have what it takes. Now, proclaiming to be street individuals, that's a different thing, right? But for entertainment purposes, like, yeah, they're good at that. But saying that this is true or that this is what they were, like, that part is the part that's like, well, no, that's not true, but they're good entertainers. And I don't understand why they have to lie about that, bro. Like, wouldn't you rather be this than trying to be seen as gangster? Like, I thought you don't care about that kind of stuff. So why are you lying? Like, if you don't care about it, why are you lying about it? Like, that doesn't make sense, my guy. You're not going to lie about something you don't care about. McDonald's or tacos? My boy, tacos all day. Not even close. Not even close. We're talking about flavor. Flavor. And with tacos, you get more variety. You can eat them of, pollo, a pastor, lengua, buche, tripas, carnitas, chicharrón. La madre. And if you want to get technical, hasta de pinche fucking bistec. Trucitos. Fucking shit, everything else. What's going on here? Oh, we chilling. Are you a peseta? My boy. Why are we so gangster on here? No, I'm not a peseta. You can't be none of that shit on the internet either way, bro. They all make good revenue from their... Yeah, that they do. Sad that they take advantage of individuals in order to get that done, but hey, it's the world we live in, where they use the ethnicity and the, hey, I'm just like you, to try to con people. Because when you're lying to individuals, right, in order to get even their attention, you're conning them, bro, because you're lying to them in order for them to give you what you want. Whether it's related to money or attention, doesn't matter. It's still conning because you are lying and deceiving them, bro. Because this is not true and you're proclaiming it to be true. You get what I'm saying? That is what a con man does. That's why, it's like, they can't be offended that they're being called that, because, bro, that's what you're doing, though. You can't call wrestling con artists because they're not telling you, hey, this is real. Everyone knows wrestling is scripted. They themselves say it. But people could still go and watch something. Like, how could people watch this? It's scripted. Yeah, but they know it's scripted. They're telling you it's scripted. So now people are watching. They're watching, because they want to watch. There's nothing wrong with that. It would be different if you're telling these motherfuckers that all this shit is real and true and all that, and they find out that it's not. They're going to be upset. And every right to, because you've been lying to them. When you lie to people, bro, people get offended and upset because you took their trust and, their kindness for weakness. You know what I mean? That is the problem that's the problem that people have with liars. When people are like, well, who cares? Like, let them lie. Like, what does it matter? Like, do you not see this from the moral standpoint, or do you just not care? So if somebody's lying to your kid or your wife or something like that, like, you'll be cool with that? Like, what does it matter? You'll find offense to it, huh? Oh, but this is different because it's not related to you. Ah, so you do care about moral standpoints, but just when it's related to you. So why are you saying that? What does it matter? Apparently it does, right? Now it matters to you, right? Come on now, bro. Because of the moral standpoint of things, right? Okay, now you understand. Don't try to come on here like if, say grounds like if shit is different. No, it's not. It's the same, bro. But see what happens now when we attach it to you, to something's related to you. All of a sudden, now your views change. Your opinions on the matters changes. Now you can't say that, well, like, oh, you're standing your ground. No, because look, you just changed your opinion right now. Come on now, my guy. Which one is it? Do you care about the shit or do you not care about it? You get me? And that's merely what I come and say to individuals. I get it that they try to separate things, right? Because, I don't know, maybe playing devil's advocate. I don't know. Much respect from our broadcast to you. Hey, likewise. My English is broke. I can't speak Mexican. I only speak Arabic. Oh, all right, I get you. Yeah, I know. It's hard understanding. People, but it's all to the gravy. Send my respects. They at least master their skill and the art of conning and lying. Yeah, people sometimes, when it comes to individuals and why they believe their lies, right? People be like, nah, they're telling the truth. The reason why they feel like these people are telling the truth, like I'm not just saying like these specific individuals, but I mean like liars in general, like those who are narcissistic, sociopath, Machiavellianism, those who suffer from any type of, disorder where, lying is involved, right? The reason why people believe them is that people have a hard time believing that somebody could come up with the lies on the fly when they're talking, right? Because they have like an excuse ready for everything, right? They could come up with a lie like that, bro, and make it sound legit with the details that they add into it, so quick. You get what I mean? But that's the con man's game, bro. They've been doing it for so long that they could think of the lie while they're talking, bro. While other people, they can't do that. So that's why they have a hard time believing that somebody could actually do that kind of thing. because they can, right? Like they can't think of a lie on the fly. But that's the thing, bro. You and them are not the same. You are not the same people. That's why you have a hard time believing that people like this exist, because you can't do that. But these individuals are different than you, bro. They work different than you. That's why they're able to do the things that they do. And then you have other individuals who are insecure about themselves, right? Who don't want to believe that they couldn't see the truth, that they were, I guess, that they were tricked, or that they were deceived, that they were too dumb to realize what the truth is, right? They don't want to feel, dumb or any of that kind of thing. That's why they choose to continue lying to themselves. Because I know that now, if he's lying, I will be able to tell that he's lying. Trust me. You get me? That says more about them than the actual, scenario itself. See, now that's a problem, that they're dealing with something else, right? That's unrelated to this. That's something personal now. You know what I mean? That's the reason why you get some individuals, like, let's say, even relationships, right? The man is abusive to the girl and lies, cheating on her all the damn time, but yet she keeps falling for his lies. For these reasons, bro. It's the same, way that it works. You know what I mean? Because you're dealing with the same emotions here. Trust, loyalty, all of that. Because, when people are watching something, right, or even listening to something music related or TV or movie or anything like that, people build, bonds with things, that are relevant to them, right? So they build connections to artists, to certain songs, even memories. It jogs memories and shit like that, right? So they have a certain attachment to things, right? Like I said, that's the reason why these people look up to these people or believe them, or why they act like they know them, because they invest so much time and emotions into it, right? That's the reason they get caught up in this fucking desmadre. Now you can be like, well, that's stupid. Like, why would people look up to it? Like, I don't. Like, yes, I understand that you don't, but not everyone's like you, bro. Not everyone could see that. There's some people that actually need help, and be like, hey, you might want to know that, all of this is not true and this is that. Now, I'm just letting you know, whether you choose to, after that, then that's on you. But at least now you're aware of things. And sometimes people are like that. Like, oh, damn, I didn't even know none of this. Like, gracias, because some people do need, some, hey, a little help. Nothing wrong with that. Doesn't make them, less smart or anything like that, right? But people, they misinterpret all this stuff, bro. Because, they try to attach their own feelings and stuff like that to the scenarios. When it's like, no, well, you got to detach yourself from all that. You know what I mean? If you're truly going to give your unbiased opinion on things. Because that's what matters. And people be like, hey, bro, how can you be complimenting these individuals? Or this? Look, bro, because you thought I was hating. It's not hating, bro. It's merely speaking on facts. Facts and hating is two different things, my guy. That's the reason. When someone doesn't like somebody, they can't even give them credit for even the shit that they do right. You're being a hater, bro. I may not like the individuals, but I'm not going to say that, oh, that's a lie, or he doesn't do this, or he can't, or he's worthless, or he can't do shit right. Because all of that shit is a lie. I don't know that to be so. For all I know, he's a good cook. He's a good fucking, I don't know, fucking athlete. You know what I mean? You got to give credit where credit's due. Doesn't mean you got to like the individual or take him out to dinner or anything like that. But that's how you give your honest opinion. Like, you know what? Fuck that motherfucker, but he's funny. Bro, how hard is that? You know what I mean? You don't got to like somebody, but at the same time, you don't got to make up shit about them either, bro. You know what I mean? And people be like, oh, how does that work? Yeah, because you can't do that, bro, because you're still childish. You know what I mean? That's childish when somebody who dislikes somebody, and so, whenever somebody compliments something that they do right, or they're right about something, they can't give them that credit. They can't give them the credit for that. They can't, because they're still children. Like, hey, dog, you seen how he won? Man, that motherfucker didn't win shit. He cheated. Or he only won because these are the motherfuckers, but excuses, bro. Give the guy his fucking flowers. No one's telling you to invite him for dinner, or that you're in love with him now. It's called being truthful and honest, bro. 100. Yeah, he did that. Fuck that motherfucker. But yeah, he did that. He's good at that. Come on now. People are like, oh, you hate them because of this or status and stuff like that. Like, This is insane. Um, gay can I be friend? Well, what does you being gay have anything to do with anything, bro? I don't care what people are and what they're not. As long as people don't disrespect me, it's all gravy, homie. You know what I mean? That's all I care about, bro. I only care about respect, homie. I don't give a fuck about who people are dating or what they're doing with their lives. As long as they're respectful, that's all that matters, homie. Once there's disrespect or, shit like that, then there's going to be issues. But as long as people come with respect, then there's no reason for me to come disrespecting. You know what I mean? I give people what, people give me. What's cracking, Johnny V? Pelon? Well, no, I still I have hair right now. I gotta shave though. Are you a gang MG? Ship him back. He said ship him back. But well, shout out to everybody in the UK. So, brother, chilling. Wicked gamer. What's cracking like in? What part of LA County would you say makes the best Mexican food in Gabon, taco, lonchera? I would say the East LA area, the east side of Los Angeles, bro. Because that's where everything, like the culture related, right? When it comes to like raza or Latino based culture, right? You find it more within those areas. Why that is, I don't know, but that's just how it is. That or the Rampart area of Los Angeles, because that's where you get also a lot of people that come from different parts of the world, right? I would say Mexican, but you can find, Salvadoreños, Colombianos, and all of that right there in that area. So some people think that just because they hear people speaking Spanish or they see that all this, I guess what you consider like raza and stuff like that, they automatically assume that everybody in this right here is Mexican. When no, you got Salvadorians, you got Guatemalans, Peruvians, you got them all right here, bro. The thing is that you just can't tell the difference between them, unless you hear them talking, then you hear the slight accent or certain words, right, that are different. But other than that, people won't be able to tell them apart. For all the ones that be saying, nah, we're different, we're not the same. Bro, if I threw them all in the same fucking room, you wouldn't be able to tell who's who. Don't give me that shit. Like, they're not raza. Like, do you know where raza comes from, bro? Do you understand? You understand that the lines that divide the borders, that those are not really, like, real lines, right? Like, those are imaginary shit, bro. Like, yes, they drew them right there and they separated, but they were once all the same people, you fucking bastard. People. This is what happens when you don't learn your history. Like, we're nothing like them, like. Bro, if that's true, then why do we all talk? Why do people talk different, or why do they sound different? Like, oh, because an American from Oklahoma is gonna sound like an American from California, huh? Don't they got that accent? Oh, so they're not American. They must come from somewhere else then. Come on now, bro. Use your head, homie. Fucking A. Nah, you can only be raza if you're Mexican. No, Chicanos are only the ones that are Mexican. Like, when all the movements were happening, that you had Latinos and all of that mixed in with Mexicans right there. It wasn't just all Mexicans, right? Like when the Chicano movement started, where you had all batches in there. So what the fuck are you talking about? The reason why they thought it was all Mexican is because the government branded them all Mexican. Because the government sees anyone speaking Spanish, they're all Mexican, even though they're not. They're also there. That's why they all get deported to Mexico, even though they're Salvadorian. And then now the Mexican government has to worry about now deporting them to their countries, because Americans just sees them all as Mexicans. That is where that came from. That is why people think that it could only be Mexicans, because they were all branded Mexicans. So if you actually pay attention to the damn fucking information that's out there, you will know this. If you actually educate yourself about your raza, Mr. Raza. Don't talk about brown pride. Don't know not one thing about our people. sad, really. Nah, it's because I watched an interview on YouTube and they said that they could only be Mexicans. That's why. Oh, okay. I also watched a video where some guy said that the Earth is flat, so I guess it's flat. Come on now, my guy. What kind of shit is that? Because if you're, I can slay you in a second. Serio? A lot of people don't know Raza has Middle Eastern blood. Yes, facts. See, someone that knows right here that's speaking. Because the conquistadors were from southern Spain and South Spain. My guy, thank you. See, he knows what he's talking about. Because this is true. This is factual shit. You know, one of the more crazier things about even like people that talk about like being so proud to be Raza or they get offended when you call them Hispanic, right? They have an offense to that, like, nah, bro, we're not Hispanic, bro, because that's that. If you're accepting what they did to us and all this and that, you know, it's like don't compare us to you know the Spain and Spanish, nah, bro, because we're nothing like them, and that's why they're offended why they're being called Hispanic. Oh, okay, so you don't want nothing to do with them, no? Then why the fuck are you speaking Spanish? Because if you knew that's not the native tongue to your indigenous roots, bro, to your people. So why the fuck are you speaking Spanish? And why are you so proud to represent the Mexican flag? That's all related to them. Mister, I want nothing to do with Hispanic. No, but okay, we can keep that because I like that. Oh, okay, so we can pick and choose now? Oh, all right. Oh, you should have said that at the beginning. Then I didn't know there was rules to this. So we can pick and choose. Oh, all right, okay, I see. Okay, now I get where you're coming from. All right, so we can pick the things that we like and the things that we don't like. Oh, okay. So, like, does that change from person to person, or is it like, is there like a place where I could go and actually the rules are set right there? That way I know them. It's like people on the internet are funny, bro. What are your thoughts on that guy, Daniel from Arizona, saying does is a PC every single day? Say, you know what? Look, I'm gonna say it like this: if Dubs or any of these individuals are PCs, what does it matter? Who cares? The audience are not gang members. They're not from the streets. You get me? Why should regular day people like that have no gang affiliation at all, which is a majority of YouTube audience, why should they care if people are snitches, PCs, or any of that? Or why should they follow those rules? They're not gang members. Why? If you want them to now follow those rules, then they might as well follow all of the rules. You know what I mean? Or if you're going to start following those rules, then you might as well get jumped into a gang. You know, that doesn't make any sense. Why are you, who's not a gang related, following those rules or even care about this information? It's not related to you. You know, so like you pretend to be a gangster? You pretend to, you know what I mean? Like, it makes no sense to me. You know, the reason I ever highlight, you know, things like that, right, is if somebody says, oh, I never snitched. I'm not a snitch, when I know that they have snitched. Now it's not about your gangster status or even about the gangster world. It's about you lying. No, you are a snitch because here's the paperwork. If they would never have said that, I would have never said anything. Because why would I? Why would I care to throw that stuff out there to these people that you know, it shouldn't matter to them. But when people are now choosing to lie, like, well, no, that's not true. Here's the fact. Why are you lying to people? Because at the end of the day, it's irrelevant to them. Unless you're trying to be seen as gangster, when you're saying that you don't want to be seen as gangster because you changed your life around. So which one is it, my guy? Like, do you still want to be considered that or seen as that, or no? Or because why else would you be lying though? Like, to people, it shouldn't matter if people snitch or they are solid or whatever. This is not prison. This is social media, my guy. When I come on here, I don't ever try to pretend, you know, or fool the audience that like I'm the downest or I'm gangster or whatever, because why should people believe me? I could be lying. You know what I mean? Or why shouldn't people believe me? They don't know me. That's why to me it's irrelevant if they think I'm gangster or they think I'm not, or if they think I'm down, or if they think I'm a weenie, because they don't know me. So why would I be like, yeah, these fools know what's up. They said I'm gangster. Why would I be happy with that information when in all true reality, they don't really know this to be facts? You know? Or why would I be offended that they're calling me a weenie? They don't truly know me, so how could they know that information? You get me? It only matters in the real world and what real people who actually know you know what it is. You know, like that's the only information that matters in the real world, what it really is. If I know that I'm solid here, why should I care if anybody else on the internet believes that or not? This is where it matters, not on here. Or why do you care to believe and fool the internet that you're gangster if you can't really actually go to the streets where it matters? You get me? Like that shit to me is just, it's baffling. You know? And it's like, if you're going to pretend to be something, why are you pretending to be something that you get nothing out of it? Like the street life, like the gangster life. You get nothing out of that. It's never good to you know, pretend or anything like that, right? If you're going to pretend to be something productive, bro. When do you want to at least people to think that you're fucking a lawyer or a doctor or some shit like that? But you're lying to pretending to be something that you get nothing out of it, bro. Like, but they're the ones that change their lives around, but they're the ones that are being honest, but they're the ones that like, no, bro. They act this way because they still want to be seen as gangster when they weren't. And they're not. Because the evidence says so. Not because it's my opinion on things. It's because those are the facts. You know what I mean? This has nothing to do with disliking somebody. It has to do with truth and lies. You know? When I see YouTubers like that, you know, when videos pop up, right? And people are like, oh, they're PCs. Like, okay, well, who cares, though, bro? Who gives a flying fuck, my guy? I get it. If you're from the streets and you saw it, then don't mess with them. I get that part. But why are you trying to convince the audience of that, though? They don't care. They don't care, bro. And you can't be trying to act like you gangster on here. This is social media, my guy. If you want to, you know, put those rules down, then take your ass to the streets, bro. Oh my God. But at the same time, like I said, it doesn't give people the right to lie to people. This is about truth and lies. It's not about gangster status and GP and who's still active and non-active and bro, shut up. No beer? No, I do the videos when I'm at work, so do you what? I can. That's even the more crazier part when people think that just because somebody's been to prison or somebody's done this and that now means that you need to give them respect or that they earn respect that way. Like, what the fuck? Like, you're saying stuff like that, like if that's like what you're supposed to do, or like that's the thing to do, or like if that's cool, my guy. Real individuals, when you hang around with real individuals from the streets, bro, you never hear them talk about their prison stories or what level they were in, bro. Nobody gives a flying fuck about that kind of shit out here, bro. They don't. When people are gangbanging in the streets, let me tell you, when they're gangbanging, they're not like, hey, homie, hey, what level were you in? You in a level 4? Hey, what prison? What'd you do? They don't give a fuck about none of that, bro. They ask you, where you from? You say the wrong thing, they're smoking you. And none of the levels or wherever the fuck you were at is going to change that. Because these individuals don't give a fuck, bro. They don't care what you did and where you were at. You say the wrong thing, you're getting smoked, period. You get me? No one gives a flying fuck about that kind of information out here. It's only on the internet people are wowed by that kind of shit. And people throw it out there like if, you know, like if that's some kind of like fucking, you know, badge of honor, bro. Hey, no, you can't shoot that fool. He was on a level 4. Oh, my bad, my guy. Hey, you want a beer? No, you good? All right. Nah, he's cool. He was level 4. Yeah, all right. It's all right. All right, we'll catch you on the rebound. The shit that people give a fuck about on here. And trust me, bro, on the streets, people don't want to hear about the shit that you have done, bro. You're not impressing nobody. Like, okay, so why are you letting us know this right now? Well, you want to go and do something, or what the fuck? Yeah, or why you like what, bro? If you have something, then let's go find them and let them know what's cracking. Because if not, why the fuck are we talking about this? Is it people like, oh, like if they want to be seen as down like that, bro? You're only gonna get people irritated. Like, all right, Mr. fucking Big Mouth, Mr. Gangster, then let's go. Let's go and see what's cracking then. That's the only thing you're going to get in return. You know, people are not going to be like, hey, that's right. Hey, homie, give this fool an extra beer in a seat right here. Goofballs. And that's really how it goes. You know what I mean? But like I said, people always do the extra for attention on the internet, bro. They want to be given this title and be put on this pedestal that doesn't even exist. You know, and that's the truth about it, bro. Whether people choose to like it or accept it, it's irrelevant at the end of the day, bro. Because this is how it goes. You may not like it. You may see it different. You may think this is... That's all fine and dandy, bro. It doesn't change how the program is and how it goes. And what it really is. So it's irrelevant. You know what I mean? And when it comes to our people, yeah. Like, well, if you look at the history, bro, it used to be called the Mexican Empire, and you can see where it starts and where it ends, right? And yes, all these people united together, and they beat the Spaniard. Yeah. Then there was, different opinions of how things should be run, right? Of how things should actually work. And that's where you get these imaginary borders, right? People now cut themselves off and decide to do things different, right? And that's where you get, okay, this is where it ends, that's where that begins, and this is that. You get me? And not just with raza, but it works like that everywhere else, even like with the Soviet Union and like Ukraine and all these other, like Belgium and all that. Bro, that shit was all one thing before. That's why you can see similarities in their languages, bro. It's not just a Mexican or a Latino thing. Because these borders are imaginary, my guy. Like, hey man, you notice like Americans and like people from like England or like Britain, they're kind of similar, right? Even in the languages. I wonder why that is. I know, huh? It's weird. It's like if they used to be like from the same place or something. I don't know. I guess the information gets lost in history, no? All right, ladies and gentlemen, my lunch break is over. We got to get back to it. It was good chopping it up with you guys, and we up.